Welcome back to Ozarks Live. Will Worsham joins us now for this week's Speaking Legal Discussion. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
Glad to be here.
All right, we have a question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here it is. If I have a will, do I still need a power of attorney? Good question. So, first of all, why don't we start by explaining what exactly is a power of attorney and why should we have one or not?
Okay, so a power of attorney is a legal document where you give somebody else to act on your behalf in either a limited or a general capacity. So you can give somebody else the authority to sign contracts for you, open accounts, close accounts, write checks, start businesses, close businesses, run your business, buy investments, all that kind of stuff.
At what point in your life do you get a power of attorney?
Well, you can get it at a lot of different times for different reasons. Like when we travel overseas, sometimes we give powers of attorney to my parents or my sister to take care of our kids. Well, we have one minor child left.
Right, but if something were to happen to you, you would have somebody...
Right, well, if we're out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're out of the country, then, if something happens to the kid, then they can take him to the doctor. They've got power of attorney to make healthcare decisions for him because, like I said, we're sometimes on the other side of the world. So it just makes sense for somebody local to have that kind of authority. So you can do powers of attorney for lots of different reasons. Sometimes you might do it because you need somebody else to sign off on a real estate transaction for you because you're either geographically in the wrong place or you just can't be there. You could give somebody else the power of attorney to do something like that. But in this situation, we're talking more about sort of the estate planning uses of
right,
powers
sort of maybe
attorney.
in your later years, you're thinking about that sort of thing. So what do you say about this particular question?
Sure. So the answer is yes, because a will and a power of attorney are two separate documents designed for two different things. A power of attorney, kind of like we've been discussing, is something that you give someone else the authority to do something for you while you're alive. A will doesn't take effect until after you're dead.
Right.
So it's planning for two different things. And most of the time when we draft powers of attorney, we draft two different ones. So we draft one that's particularly for financial type decisions, managing those things like we talked about. But then we do another one that's specifically to make healthcare decisions on your behalf. And both of these are a particular kind of power of attorney that's called a durable power of attorney. Normally, a power of attorney only gives someone the authority to do what you yourself are competent to do, which means once you become incompetent, your attorney-in-fact that has authority under the power of attorney can't do anything on your behalf either because you're not competent, which means they're not competent.
And that's kind of like the power of attorney dies when the person dies as well?
Well, that happens regardless.
Right.
But a normal power of attorney ceases to function when you are not competent. So if you had a stroke and weren't competent to manage your own affairs, your power of attorney wouldn't be able to do it either. So we have to draft, for estate planning purposes, what are called durable powers of attorney. They have specific language in them that allows them to persist past your disability, and they still don't go beyond your death. That's why we have to do some planning beyond death as well.
Which we've talked about,
Right, but the durable powers of attorney are documents that let your attorney-in-fact manage your finances, your health care, while you're incompetent, while you're disabled, while you're not able to make those decisions for yourself, your attorney-in-fact can, with a durable power of attorney.
Okay, so when someone says, so-and-so has my power of attorney, there are different types of power of attorney, which this is a very good lesson for all of us.
Sure.
Who do you give that power of attorney to? How hard is that decision? Because you don't want to pick the wrong person.
Right, it's somebody you have to trust really, really well. Usually, when we're doing it for estate planning purposes, we're normally talking about a child, one of your children, an adult child that you trust to make those types of decisions. But it really depends on the circumstances for these other types of power of attorney.
Okay, so the will is something completely different, so you really do need one.
Well, as we talk about, wills are not the preferred method of
trust.
Trust are what we prefer because wills go through probate.
Sure.
Probate's expensive
and it's
public and time consuming. Yeah, you've learned your lessons well here.
It's interesting every week to listen to this. So that's one of those things that you probably need some good advice on.
Sure.
And you can go to an attorney and get this drawn up. But now this is the kind of thing that an attorney thinks about that mere mortals like us don't think of when when we travel overseas about giving someone power of attorney.
Right.
But honestly, it's probably well worth it, even in that instance, to protect yourself and everything that you've worked for.
Sure. Yeah, nobody's ever had to use my powers of attorney because we've always made it back fine.
Thank goodness.
But you never know.
You never know. All right, if you have a legal question for Will, email him at wworsham@color10.com, and he will answer your question on the show. Thanks so much. Good to see you.
You're welcome.
All right, up next, we are chatting with Will's other half, Bruce Porter. Dollars and Cents is coming up next, so stick around.